Hey guys, it's your boy CeeLo Not Green, and in the wee hours of this morning, a Chinese Overwatch social media account accidentally uploaded the official Sojourn ability video that was supposed to be shared later today on the dev live stream. So let's go ahead and watch this video real quick and talk about that live stream later on today.
Sojourn, 开火。我还年轻的时候就发现身体多少会力不从心。再说，火箭腿真的很吸引人。所见报道，跟我一起上！想都别想！
没人能阻止我！友人の手をくれ！
放马过来吧！
敌方部队出现了！ 我来开路！
所见，开火！借过，借过！哈！正在扰乱敌人，彻底打垮你们！大家做得好，继续移动目标吧。
要玩就得照我的规矩。
此鬼枪完全充能，准备开火。 别跟我说什么几率，我早就知道了。
So yeah, there it is. Sojourn in all her Mandarin speaking glory. Let's break down this video and what the abilities are. Now, if you've watched one of my previous videos, I did talk all about a leak that Yiska wrote a few weeks ago covering the reworks to Orisa and Doomfist, as well as covering what Sojourn's kit was. So with this video confirming all of her abilities, we can look back at that Yiska leak and see exactly what all of these abilities are. First off is the slide ability. It's been no secret that this is what Sojourn can do, since we've seen her do this all the way back since BlizzCon 2019 when Overwatch 2 was first announced. She has a highlight intro where she slides, jumps, and then pulls out her arm cannon. All of her abilities are basically shown in this highlight intro, so that's a bit of fun, useful animation. From the looks of it, she can slide pretty far and shoot while doing so. It also looks like from this excruciatingly painful looking angle that she can shoot any direction while sliding, so she isn't locked into place when doing so. I'd imagine that the forward motion of the slide stays the same, but you can look around anywhere while moving. It also looks like she can activate it in whatever direction she's walking based on this part where she's walking sideways and then she starts in a slide. Also shown in that little highlight intro is the jump that she does after the slide. I assume that when the slide duration is over, she launches herself into the air where she can get a better shot on the enemy or to get up onto high ground. I'm not sure if she can use that jump at any point during the slide or only if it's at the end of the slide's distance, but it looks like it's an incredible amount of mobility in one single cooldown. The other base ability she has is the Disruptor Shot, which is that blue ball of energy she shoots from her left arm. The video makes it look like it sucks people in, but based on what Yiska's leak earlier said, it's an AoE slow ability. I'm not sure if it does any damage on impact, but it's clear that when using it on a group of enemies, it can be incredibly powerful. Using her primary fire, which are very fast moving projectiles, and her railgun, which charges when doing damage to enemies or barriers, using this Disruptor Shot ability will be critical in finding picks in a fight. The last bit of her kit that's shown is her ultimate. From the footage we've seen at BlizzCon line last year, her ult was having her railgun charge up very fast, but based on this video, it seems to have made a point to show that it's a very powerful shot that pierces through enemies. This might have just been another highlight intro that shows off her railgun as the centerpiece of the animation though, so I'd put money on the fact that her ult is still the same where it charges up really fast. Overall, I think her character looks incredibly fun. She's going to be an absolute overpowered mess at the beginning though. There have been multiple reports that she's been so powerful she's basically a must pick. She has a good primary fire, a one-shot headshot if her railgun is powered up enough, sick mobility, and an ult that pumps up her DPS even higher than before. You know, it's funny, after watching this video, the footage of the first new hero we've had in over 2 years, the only question I have is, what happens to Soldier 76? She looks like the hero that he should have been reworked into, to be honest. Her gun is better. Her railgun pierces instead of a helix rocket that sucks. She has more mobility. Her ult goes through shields and is more likely to have better DPS overall than him. Our boy Jack Morrison is going to be left in the dust by the time Overwatch 2 launches. 21 gun salute to you, soldier. A few side things as well. In this video, we get to see more hero redesigns as well, mainly Ashe and Wrecking Ball, and more obscurely Moira. Ball gets a nice little redesign here as he flies so elegantly into heaven. if they wanted it to be a little more accurate, they'd have his rodent ass getting into a one-way ticket to hell where he can stay for all I care. He seems to be embracing his lunar colony origins as he's wearing a little jumpsuit with some goggles on his head. Oh, what a good little varmint. The ball itself seems to be basically unchanged, so Ball's overall redesign is pretty underwhelming in my opinion. We barely see the Hammond model anyway, so seeing that the Wrecking Ball itself is pretty unchanged is pretty disappointing. Ashe, however, does have a pretty significant change though. Now sporting more of a dark black leather biker style outfit and a shorter side bob haircut. Very funny, Blizzard. I get it. Ashe looks like she's harkening more back to her rebel biker aesthetic in Overwatch 2. I really like the way this looks. It really makes her look like she is the leader of the Deadlock gang and someone to be feared. Also, as a side note, I read, or more accurately, listened to the audiobook for the Ashe's Deadlock Rebels novel, which was narrated by Jennifer Hale, who is the voice actor for Ashe, and it was pretty good. Nothing crazy, but it was a really fun listen. I really recommend it. Anyway. The last little peek at the redesigns we can get in this video is Moira. While the video isn't really trying to show her off that much, we can get a very slight glimpse at what she looks like in Overwatch 2. The main gist I can say is she's gray. That's about all I can say about it. She looks mostly the same with a few armor tweaks, but for the most part, she looks just more gray than her current black color scheme. I can't say I'm a big fan of that, but I'm not going to pass any judgment on a redesign I can barely see anyway, so we can see later in a week and a half when the beta drops. So this whole video was supposed to premiere later today at another dev live stream, which is at 11 AM Pacific or 2 PM Eastern. By the way, I called it. I knew there'd be a live stream this week. I'll be streaming my reaction to that over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/c_low. So stop by when the live stream goes up and come say hi. In the live stream, it looks like Briggsy and Kiki? I don't know, sorry. I don't know who either of these women are, so apologies to that. But they're both hosting a dev Q&A with community questions, as well as showing off this video officially and in English. I don't think much is said in the video besides some voice lines, so I don't think that it'll reveal any, some crazy hidden truths. I have no idea how this Q&A will be run, but I assume it'll probably be pre-picked questions that they have vetted so the dev team can answer them. I do think some important info will come out of this Q&A though. I would bet that some news about when we'll find out if we got in the beta will be said, as well as maybe how long it'll run. I think a stretch ask would be to announce when the next round of beta will come, but I think that's a long shot considering, the first beta hasn't even come out yet. I hope some good questions are asked, but I can almost guarantee it'll be mostly surface level questions, and then the actual juice will be the last question they ask before they close out the live stream. I'll make sure to make a video covering anything of note revealed in that live stream, so please subscribe and ring the bell icon on my channel here to see that video later today. Okay, that wraps up this video. I can't wait to see what the devs have to say later on today when they have that live stream. Remember to come out to my Twitch later today and say hi, please. I love talking to chat. It's always linked down in the description, so please check it out. Okay, please like the video if you enjoyed or learned something new, and comment below if you're excited to try out Sojourn, if we get in the beta. Jesus. Okay, with that, I'll see you guys on the next one later today.